So let's talk about channel things, a fabulous painting contest winner, and the single biggest giveaway that the channel has ever done. Hello and welcome back to Auspex Tactics, where today we're just back for another short and sweet channel update, letting you guys know what's been going on with the channel, and talking about the next month's giveaway, which is likely to be the single biggest and most valuable one that I've ever done. April's certainly gone rather well on the channel, another view record for me over here at 3.6 million. That was all largely driven by a whole bunch of videos at the start of the month, mainly this meme one and the announcement of the squats. Kind of a perfect storm of popular videos and a whole load of news coming out of Games Workshop all at once. Things have settled down a little bit to more normal levels since those heady heights, but as always, a massive thank you to you guys for watching. I do basically see it as my job to try and give you guys interesting things that you'd like to watch. Otherwise, April has been a fairly news-heavy month. Aside from the squats being announced, perhaps the biggest in-game news was that balanced data slate and Armour of Contempt, two really quite interesting changes, and it is looking that between the two of them, competitive games of 40k are now a lot more interesting. Certainly far from perfect, but a lot better than when Tau Custodians and Harlequins were just trashing everyone. Otherwise, other fun videos that I've got a chance to make were the Every 40k's Army Weaknesses video. That was a fun one to explore in general terms, and the meme video over the space of 1 month has somehow become the second biggest video on the channel so far, so it looks like at least a few of you guys have been enjoying that one. I do like April Fool's Day, always a good excuse to explore something a bit sillier and different. Finally, we've had the Chaos Knights Codex release, leaked in full a week or so early. Hopefully we'll be doing a few more Chaos Knightly reviews, I wouldn't mind having a look at those War Dogs if we get the chance. Looking to the future, and this week marks the release of Codex Imperial Knights and that Rift War expansion. I'll be looking to cover all the match play rules in both, though the Knights Codex review is probably going to be delayed a few days. I'm away at a tournament this weekend, so hopefully we'll have the Knights review out Monday or something. Otherwise though, there's really a lot that I want to talk about. There'll be a Thousand Suns Army review in 9th edition coming up. I really want to take a look at Terminators in general with the Armour of Contempt changes. There'll be a Conscript Heavy Guard video coming out, and we might well be taking another look at Necrons at some stage. Hopefully Games Workshop gives me a few breathers in the news at some point. Moving on to the big giveaway news then, and as I'm sure most of you guys will be aware, I do a monthly giveaway for a couple of big boxes of models on the channel each and every month, and I can announce the winners of the May one now for that new Chaos Knights box set. The winners are Jamie Waits and Duncan Drury. Obviously the Chaos Knights box set releases this weekend, so as soon as I have it with me, I'll dispatch. Duncan's already got back to me with dispatch details. Mr. Waits, if you want to check your messages, then I'll know where the box will be going. For the June one though, with all this talk of the big Horus Heresy launch set coming out though, I thought I'd bite the bullet and commit to giving away 2 of those next month. Of course we don't know what price it's going to be yet, it's rumoured to be around the £240 mark, but giving away 2 of them I certainly wouldn't be against it if Games Workshop released them for a bit less. Still though, it's not every month that you get a box with this many cool new Space Marines in, so I thought we could have June as a special effort big one. I've got no doubt that Games Workshop will be showing off the full content on this Saturday. It's the one with the 40 Marines, 10 Terminators, Spartan and a couple of characters, probably including the Horus Heresy rulebook as well. If you'd like to be in with a chance of winning it, there's 2 ways to enter, both of which help support the channel. First up, there's supporting on Patreon each month for any amount. The channel's Patreon is what allows me to keep on making these videos quite so regularly. So if you are both enjoying the coverage and you do want to be entered for prizes each month, then feel free to check out the link in the video description. The other way is to support via social media, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the Facebook page, and then to actually be entered for the giveaway, you enter on the Facebook post that appears on the 1st of June, post a picture of a model or any other 40k imagery along with your name and the date handwritten within the photo, and to do the draw with a random number generator, the Patreons and the Facebook entries being entered equally. The picture thing is just to stop people spamming with a million Facebook bots. In any case, if you're interested, the link is down in the video description, both to the Patreon and the Facebook page. And as with the Chaos Knights box set, if for some reason Games Workshop haven't had these on sale by the time the giveaway is announced, they'll just be dispatched a very little bit later. Whenever the boxes get to me, I'll send them right along to you. In any case, I'm certainly looking forward to covering the release. It really is quite mad that they've basically got a super heavy Land Raider inside a launch box. Wouldn't have predicted that one coming. Finally, we have the results for the Auspex Tactics painting competition that we've been running over on the Discord. As always, a massive thank you to all the people who entered and voted on the polls. Last month we showcased the 10 finalists. You guys voted on the poll I put up for which one you think is the coolest, so now we can unveil the winners. First prize gets a character model and 3 paints, second prize gets 5 paints, and I'll be in touch with you on the Discord server in a second. Before we unveil the winners, here are just a couple of honourable mentions. I did really quite enjoy this fun little dinosaur tank by Legit Pop-Tart Reviews. Not entirely sure of the story of what's going on there, but really quite cool to have an idea like that modelled so clearly. Another honourable mention goes to Swag Weathering's Contemptor Dreadnought. I think this one narrowly missed out on the final 10 cutoff, despite having some really cool conversions and some nice use of weathering powder. Otherwise, into the top 5, these are the runners-up that only missed out very narrowly: Xavier Outcast's beautiful Crimson Fist Chaplain, E. Roberts' Dark Apostle with that beautiful green glowing fire, and Timza Orange's rendition of Mortarion. I just love the way that the colours are being executed on this one. The Death Guard green looks like it's almost glowing. For our winners though, in second place we have Mad Frog's beautiful Land Speeders from the Imperial Fists. I feel like just one of these would have put him in solid contention, never mind the fact that he's painted an entire squadron the same way. Really gritty and nicely weathered, and the object source lighting on the multi-melter barrels is just done amazingly. I do love these contests just for the amount of people who you see out there who paint far better than I ever will. Finally though, we come to our overall winner, and I must admit as soon as I saw this one, I did think that this one would be well deserving of a win. Even within the beautiful entries of the 10 finalists, this shadowy and subtle Wraithseer by Brugge really caught my eye amongst the crowd. It's just an awesome display quality model here. Amazing what you can do with such a limited colour palette. I guess by not focusing so much on different colours, it really gives you the chance to absolutely hone in on the way the light falls on the miniature, and the result is just absolutely stunning. So very stiff competition overall, but the Wraithseer certainly had the lead by a respectable amount, so thank you for sharing an absolutely lovely miniature with all of us. So anyway, I think we'll leave that there for today. As always, thank you to all of you guys for being so great, everyone who's watching, commenting or supporting, and as always, I'm very keen to be making more videos into the future. With these channel updates, if there's anything that you particularly want to see on the channel, or any feedback you want to give me, now's a pretty reasonable time to do so. I will read every single comment on this video, even if I usually only get round to replying to a select few. So as I said, check out the links in the description for the Patreon page, the Facebook or the Discord server. I look forward to keeping up with 40k's news, rules and releases, and I'll hope to see you guys next time.